One of the best things about Black Ops 6 Zombies, to me at least, is that the side Easter eggs are, well, they're plentiful, but they're also actually very useful. In games in the past, a lot of the side Easter eggs have just been purely like its own kind of separate main quest in a way. It's a much smaller than a main quest, but they weren't really meant for you to do alongside doing the main quest. Well, in Black Ops 6, these are definitely meant to do with the main quest, and here's two that you absolutely should do every single time that you play Citadelle more, because they are very helpful and they're very easy to do. So before I show you what these are, make sure to drop a like on this video and go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss anything in the future. Okay, let's just jump right in. The first one you're going to do, and you can start it right here in spawn, is the Rat King side Easter egg. So just go ahead and smash this window and pick up that brick of cheese there. And then you're going to head through this gate, and underneath this van is a rat. You need to find 10 of these rats. You don't actually need to find all 10, by the way, to do this. You can do it with fewer than 10, but you won't get the full benefits of doing all of them. Anyhow, the second one is underneath this planter right here. Sometimes, by the way, if you're not in the exact right spot, the rat will just stand there and look at you. You need to kind of move around on the ground and kind of wiggle around a little bit. Third one is right here where the zombie spawn is. There's a little guy. The next one is underneath this cannon, so you just crouch down right here where the stair is broken. And that is the fourth one there. For the next one, we're going to head in and we're going to go past Jug here. Now, I'm showing you this kind of not editing too much so that way you can know exactly where these things are. So just going to go past the Jug machine, and then there's these two chairs here. We lay down, and there he is. Next one, we're going to go into the sword room, where all the swords are, obviously. And then in this corner, underneath this pallet, now this guy wouldn't move for me for a minute. Like I was saying, you have to kind of get into the right spot. So kind of just move around until he actually turns and runs away. The next one is super close by in the alchemy room, so we're going to go underneath where you get the brooch. There he is behind that stone slab. Next one, we're going to go into the stamina room, and it's going to be over by the bunk beds here. On that little bench. There he is. And now you're going to make your way downstairs. You don't have to do these in any particular order, by the way, but this one is in the undercroft where the zombie spawn is in the broken wall. He's standing right in front of it there. Next, we are in the quick revive room. This is the same place where Gabriel Craft is, and then it's in this cell here. There's normally a zombie that's behind that cell door, and if you notice, you cannot see the rat. You could hear him, but I couldn't see him. He glitched out. This game is a bit glitchy sometimes, so I just laid down in front of it, moved back and forth a few times to make sure that it ran away, and then it worked for me. Now all you need to do is head to the Pack-a-Punch room and go to the opposite corner of where Pack-a-Punch is. You can see this plate with all 10 rats. So if you don't have all 10, you can just count them up and then make sure you want to go get that final one, because that's how you get the best rewards. So you get points. You also get this crown. I got a purple level rarity gun. I also got a perk. Like, it's absolutely worth doing, and you're going to go past all these rats, all these locations, every time that you're playing the game normally anyway, so why not get the free stuff? Alright, let's jump into the second Easter egg that you should do absolutely 100% every time. This is the free PhD perk, aka Become a Bartender. So, and again, I'm showing you from Jug exactly where to go. You need to pick up 3 liquor bottles. First one is in the stamina room here. We're going to get a bottle of gin on the bottom shelf. Blue bottle right there. And then right next door in the sword room, we're going to go ahead. It's going to be underneath this table. So again, just to kind of give you perspective on where we are in the room. And then right near this dead fellow here, underneath the table, we got some Courvoisier, or I don't know what that is actually. But anyhow, the next bottle we're going to go get, we're heading down to the undercroft. So I've got everything open. If you don't, you can do this one at a time. You don't have to do these in any particular order. Same as the Rat King Easter, you can pick up those things, or look at the rats, do whatever in whatever order you like. But again, we're going to head to the table right over here next to this other dead fellow, and we're going to pick up this green bottle. Now all you need to do is head down to the bar whenever you are ready. You don't have to do this immediately. Just head to the bar at some point. Alright, so you've made it back to the bar at spawn, and then just go behind the bar and interact with this silver tray. Now, zombies are going to start coming up to the bar, and in front of them will be a red, green, or blue light will light up, and then you just serve them that color drink. From left to right, it is always behind you when you turn to look behind you. Left is red, the one in the middle is green, and the far right one is blue. Every single time. You can do this for a while. Now, if you give them the correct drinks, they're going to give you tips as well. So you can actually earn quite a bit of money. One other big tip, do this at the beginning of a round. So when you're ready to go ahead and do this, end the round, then as the new round is starting, interact with that silver tray, start serving drinks. You're going to get a ton of cash from doing this, and at the end, if you don't mess it up, you will get free PhD. Now, one huge thing here, do not step out from behind the bar. Do not mantle up on top of the bar. As soon as you do that, you will end this challenge, and then you will not get free PhD. So if you just wanted a couple extra points, fine, okay. But if you want the free perk, and PhD is not available on this map until round 25 from the Wonder Fizz machine. So it's the only way to get this, and if you want to use the GS45s that are off the wall, and you don't want to take damage from using an explosive weapon, you're really going to need PhD. So like I was saying, these side Easter eggs, they're actually very helpful, and they go along basically kind of with the main quest Easter eggs. They're kind of meant to be done alongside the main quest, whereas like I said in the past, a lot of the side quests were just purely like, hey, for a little bit of fun, you want to, and not that BO6 doesn't have this as well, but it's just kind of like, you want to do a little bit of extra, you want to do something else in the game as well, so you don't get bored, you don't want to do the main quest all the time. Well, here are these other things. Well, in BO6 and in this map in particular, you've got a couple of these side quests that are, I mean, they work perfectly along with the Easter egg, the main quest, because you're going to be going to all these locations anyhow. So, totally worth doing both of these, like I said. So you guys let me know what you think down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in another one real soon. Later.